This guide will walk you through how to use the IDE. The goal of the IDE is to simplify manual assessment and provide the ability to create custom checks on top of all the analysis performed by automated scanners. This includes taint analysis, dynamic call traces, intercepted traffic, and scanned API requests. To access the IDE, go to your scan page and click on Analysis. The IDE navigation is divided into 8 main sections. First up, we have the Files section. This section lets you inspect the contents of APK and IPA files. You will see a list of files and directories that make up the app. These files may include the app's code, resources such as images and sounds, configuration files, and other assets used by the app. The IDE supports code highlighting for most programming languages. Binary p-list extraction, Smalley listing and Java decompilation, and Android resource extraction. Next, we have the Static Analysis section. Static analysis navigation is created to help engineers identify potential issues in their code. This can involve reading through the code, examining variable types and functions, and looking for common coding mistakes such as null pointer dereferences, memory leaks, or buffer overflows. The static analysis supports DEX, ma-co, and ELF function call trace analysis with full refs and xrefs generation. C code decompilation. Contextual call trace generation. You can use search to search for a single or multiple methods. You can use the Filter tab to list all the methods in a table, and then select one or multiple methods to highlight their connections within the map. The search feature in static analysis support multiple keywords that can be chained together. For example, to search for all method containing the word mem, you can type search :mem. Please check the documentation for list of all available keywords. Dynamic section shows call traces of the application collected during dynamic analysis. Dynamic analysis supports Java, C, Flutter, and Swift. You can click on any stack trace to see its frames. You can filter call traces by class name, function, package, path, value, and type. The call coverage section shows the UI flow of the mobile application that shows you the sequence of screens or pages that the Ostorlab robots go through while using the app. It simulates how the user interacts with the app's user interface to achieve their desired goals. A typical UI flow for a mobile app might include the following steps: landing page, navigation, content pages, authentication, dialogues, and modals. The APIs section is the network traffic generated by the application. You can also search for a specific keyword in the All Application files using the Search section. The Vulnerabilities option redirects you to the list of vulnerabilities detected by the static and the dynamic analysis. In the Log section, you can view the device logs generated during the dynamic scan process. In this guide, you have learned how to use the analysis environment to validate the scan results, check its coverage, and conduct manual reviews.